Hi, I'm Katie Morford. I'm a mom and a registered dietitian. The focus for today's cooking is a super simple kid-friendly lunchbox salad. As a mom, I know how hard it is to get your kids to eat their veggies, but as a dietitian, I know how important it is. One of our family's favorite ways to eat vegetables is this takeaway taco salad. What I really like about the recipe is that it calls for ingredients that you're already going to have in your refrigerator. Plus, you can really tailor it to your own personal taste. And kids like it because it's really everything that goes into a taco, and kids love tacos. So let me walk through what's in the salad. Here I have all of my ingredients laid out. I have 2 cups of romaine lettuce. I've got 1/3 cup of black beans. You can use either your own homemade black beans or you can use canned black beans. Now if you're using canned, I recommend rinsing it really well before you use it because that'll get rid of a lot of the sodium that's typical in canned foods. From there, I've got 2/3 cup of diced raw vegetables. You can use whatever vegetables you like, whatever vegetables your kids like. Today I have some diced yellow pepper, I have carrots, I have diced cucumber, and some tomato. We've got 1/4 cup of shredded cheddar cheese and 1/2 cup of shredded chicken. Now, what I recommend doing is if you're going to be making chicken for dinner, just throw in a little extra, and that way you can use the leftovers for lunch. And then finishing up with the crowning touch, which is 8 tortilla chips. Those just get crumbled in at the end and they give the salad a really nice texture. So that's sort of the salad ingredients. Moving on to the dressing. It's so simple and it only has 4 ingredients, all really common things that you'll have in your refrigerator. So we've got some fresh lime juice, extra virgin olive oil, honey, and just a little bit of salsa. So now I'm going to move on and show you how to put it all together. We're going to take our 2 cups of romaine lettuce and put it into a medium bowl. One tip that I like to use is when I come home from the grocery store, the first thing I do is I take my lettuce and I wash it really well, chop it or tear it, wrap it up, and keep it in a sealed bag in the fridge. That way you have salad ready to go whenever you want it. And I'm going to add my black beans, sprinkle those in, and the veggies. You can see how beautiful and colorful this is. It looks like a bowl of confetti. Our shredded cheddar cheese and the chicken. Now, depending on the age of your kids, if you have littler kids, you might want to shred the chicken a little bit smaller. For older kids, they can have slightly larger pieces. So we're going to toss that up with our spoons, just like this. And then I'm going to take these tortilla chips and I'm going to crumble those right on top. So you just break them up like that. It gives the salad a really nice texture and a little bit of saltiness. And then we're going to toss that again. And that's it. That's your salad. And as you can see, it's colorful, it's got lots of textures, lots of color, and it's super healthy. So I'm going to set that aside and I'm going to show you how easy it is to whip together this dressing. I'm going to start by squeezing some lime juice. So we're going to do about 1 tablespoon of fresh lime juice. If you don't happen to have a lime on hand, you can certainly use lemon, or you could even use some white wine vinegar. The lime just kind of gives it that distinctive kind of Mexican flavor. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salsa. This is a medium salsa. If your kids are particularly sensitive to heat, you can certainly use mild salsa. And I've got 1.5 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And finally, we're going to just put 1 teaspoon of honey. The honey adds just a little bit of sweetness, kind of balances out all the flavors. I'm going to take our little whisk and whisk that together. And that's it. Now if you're going to eat the salad right away, we'll drizzle the dressing over the greens and toss it together. But if you're going to use it for a lunchbox, I'm going to show you how to do that. I have these great little containers from Pottery Barn Kids that I'm going to use. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to divvy the salad and the dressing into 2 different containers. So the salad's going to go into this little container here. You can see how pretty it looks. Just fresh and crunchy and really delicious. And then you want to keep your dressing in a separate container. That's what will keep the salad crisp until lunchtime. Plus, it can be kind of fun for your kids to be able to dress their own salad. So we have this great little container here. It's got a really tight seal on it, so it's not going to leak into your kid's lunchbox. This way, everything will stay crisp, it won't get soggy, and then when it comes to lunchtime, your kid can just drizzle the dressing right into the salad container, put the lid back on, and then give it a good shake like this. And they're good to go. And then these two things, along with maybe a piece of fresh fruit and a canteen of icy cold water or cold milk, that's really all you need for a balanced school lunch. For more great recipes, visit potterybarnkids.com or go to my website, momskitchenhandbook.com.